All right, man. You guys already know we're talking about the reason your shot changes speed on you. And as you guys know, I just uploaded a video explaining what some of the things that may change your shot speed. And one of those things was the triple threat animation. And I know a lot of people that may be watching will feel like, hey, how does a triple threat change your shot speed? And we're going to talk about some of that in today's live stream, showcase some of the differences in shot speed that you guys are receiving, and it could be due to your triple threat size up. When you guys go into catch and shoot animations, oftentimes your triple threat will be activated ASAP. And we're not actually talking about you guys performing any cues on your controller. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the actual standstill animation taking you into your triple threat animation. That's what we want to get into. I'm going to just set this stuff up right quick. Give me 1 second. Live noti, we are live, and send out that tweet, and we are good to go. What up, Bell? Appreciate you being here. What's goody? Salute to everybody who's here, man. I appreciate y'all being here. I think it's important for us to talk about this stuff because, man, the shot timing fluctuations have been erratic, as if shooting is not. It's not like it's a difficult year for shooting. At least for me, seasons 1 through 3 were absolutely amazing. I was doing fine. Yesterday, I played all day. I intended to make this video and go live yesterday with this information. But when we found out the huge differences that folks were receiving using a different triple threat animation, we decided to continue testing it and making sure we had enough research and analysis to come forward with it. And that's what we did in today's video and also in this live stream. What up, Malik? What up, Spence? What's good? ISO, what's good? What up, y'all? Man, oh man, as if shooting isn't difficult enough, we get another variable, another layer added on to shooting, which the reason why I decided personally to keep searching and keep on at it to figure out what's going on is because I've done tried so many different jump shots. Salute to NBA 2K Labs for getting me right finally on my jump shot. Because, man, it's been hard going. If I didn't sign up for NBA 2K Labs premium service, I would have still been struggling out here. So I love what NBA 2K Lab does for the 2K community. I hope that you guys, if you're struggling with your jump shot, you give NBA 2K Labs a shot because they surely got me right. And I don't know how I would have been shooting if it wasn't for the 2K Labs jump shot. Chosen, what up, man? First time actually catching you live. Big AM, bro. Appreciate you being here the most. Appreciate that, man. Salute to you. But a salute to you, Seattle Boxing, man. Tough times on 2K23. Shooting is erratic. Folks are getting frustrated. Folks, it's not only shooting, though. It's not only shooting that I'm witnessing out there. I think complete gameplay needs to be overhauled. It's not only shooting, and shooting is so closely tied to a lot of players. When you shoot well, you feel good, things like this. It's so closely tied to a lot of players, and 2K knows this. They probably make the most money off of shooting boosts. They always make sure shooting is good every single year. But for some reason in 2K23, they decided to go a different route. And I don't know if shooting is going to stay this way. I doubt shooting is going to stay this way for 2K24. People had so many issues with shooting, and that'll take you off the game. Because if you're out there especially if you're out there with randoms, but even sometimes when you're out there with friends, if you're missing your shots, folks are going to go at your head. And I think that'll get people off the game. Positive vibes. Appreciate you, Chosen. ODF Swift, what up? I be trying to shoot when I'm open. They make me pass the ball when I'm not trying to pass at all. Well, that shouldn't happen. I don't know why that would happen. That's the first time I'm hearing that, Jeff Thomas. Big blessings, Rome. What up, man? Travis, what up, man? Gotta try out the lab. Yeah, definitely try out the lab. Use promo code AllCity if you guys want to check in with 2K Labs, because that definitely helps us out here at the channel. And man, I'm like walking proof that the joint works. And you could find the jump shot instead of going to a bunch of different content creators, even your favorite content creators. Some of you guys may see me as one of your favorite content creators. I don't recommend you guys get a jump shot from your favorite content creator, because the way 2K23 implemented the changes to shooting, they made it so that your preference matters. You could have the same jump shot as your favorite content creator and have the wrong timing on, or have the wrong timing that's for you. You know what I mean to say? Because shot timing has to do with your personal preference, the muscle memory that you've developed over the years. Although you shouldn't shoot on 2K23 using your muscle memory, you should be focused on the animation. Still in all, we somehow revert back to muscle memory because we've been using muscle memory for so many years. Good runs, ODF Swift. Good runs. Listen to this, Brody. Yesterday I made this King of New York. I made a custom jump shot and tried equipping it. When I left my animation menu, it went to test it out, reverted back to the old jump shot. I did this 5 times. King of New York, you're not the only one. If you guys are experiencing jump shot change, like, you go to set up your jump shot, you create your custom jump shot, and then you think you equipped it and you go to the lab and the joint just resets back to a different jump shot. Our homie All City Slim was going through this for a while. He had to delete his app and re-download his app. Connect with All City Slim if you want to get right. He's in our Discord. But you're not the only one who went through that, King of New York. They make me pass when I'm trying to dunk on a fast break. Yeah, I don't know why it's making you pass, Jeff Thomas. I think what you may have done, hey, Jeff Thomas, you may need to go into your animations. I mean, not to your animations, to your controller settings. You may have accidentally switched using your stick to pass. So go check your passing settings, because it sounds to me like your stick is what's passing the rock. Yeah, it refused to equip your jump shot. Yeah, you're not the only one, King of New York. Yep, it's not the first time we're hearing this. What up, Jay Johnson? This is the worst 2K ever. Too many changes. I ain't gonna front. Last night, I said this is the worst 2K ever. Last night, I felt the same way. And we were winning. How do you win consistently and feel like this is the worst 2K ever? That means there's something wrong, because in almost every video game, winning is supposed to feel rewarding. Winning is supposed to boost those endorphins, keep you on the game. In 2K23, winning makes you still feel like crap, because you're not winning against the game. You don't even feel like you're winning against the team. It feels, even on a W, as for in regards to scoring or beating your opponent, even on a W, you still feel like you took a loss to 2K. Am I tripping about that? Even on a W, let me say it again. Even on a W, beating your opponent by 40, 50 points, you still feel like you lost the game to 2K. Whether it's your shooting, whether it's your dribbling, whether it's your finishing, you're not out there doing what you want to do. And we're not talking about those folks who stay in the lab for 15 hours out of their day to go play 2 hours of 2K competitively online. We're not talking about those folks. You guys are investing a ton of time into a video game that doesn't pay you back. For me, time is money. For some other people, it's very different. So you're out there spending a ton of time, and I get it. You start to learn every single countless, endless hours, learning countless, endless animations. So you may be better suited for online gameplay. Not everybody has that time available. Most folks are out there working their 9 to 5 or whatever they need to do to make a living out there. And then they come to play a video game for a leisurely experience. a comforting experience, a casual experience. That's the good majority of 2K players. It ain't like you play 2K, you put in 15 hours a day, you finna make it to the 2K league or go to, man, I don't know who does that. But anyway, it ain't like you go into the NBA because you play 2K good. And don't let these goofballs discourage you. If you don't invest as much time as them, don't let them discourage you. Go ahead and get out and just play casually and find the right people to play with. That's what our Discord community is mainly based around. So if you guys are looking for players to run with, join our Discord. We'd love to have you. Type !Discord. Put that in the live chat. The link will come up. The game destroys the mental. It's facts, bro. I spent the whole day. Bust this, yeah. Bust this. The homie just said, what up, True? What's good, man? What up, Anime? Scar, what it is? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. But let me put this in perspective, y'all. Yesterday I got on I sent out a message in our Discord because I was testing out this change in the triple threat animation. So I needed somebody to pass me the ball so I can get catch and shoot animations. I put that message out maybe around 8:30, 9 in the morning. I had every intention to just maybe spend a half an hour testing the catch and shoot. But the research just kept like more layers upon more layers. So we spent the whole day playing. So from that early in the morning, I spent the whole day on 2K just analyzing animations. That the whole day till like 8 p.m. at night, 8:30 at night, I got off. So from that early up until that late, I stood analyzing animations and trying to figure out if the triple threat did indeed have something to do with shot timing changes on a catch and shoot. Sure enough, we came into agreement that it definitely does have something to do with your catch and shoot. Sometimes you're getting a sped up shot, sometimes you're getting a slowdown in your shot or a normal shot speed versus a sped up shot. But the whole point that I'm making here is that this joint will mess up your mental. And when I do this, I don't do this from a creator's perspective, get the most views. I don't do it from a creator's perspective. I'm doing it for the sake of y'all. That's one. For the sake of y'all, saving y'all some time, and maybe y'all get on. Y'all don't have to deal with the same frustrations I'm dealing with. And I do it for myself just to be able to enjoy the game, because when I'm enjoying 2K, like the first 3 seasons 1 through 3, when I'm enjoying the game, I feel like the game is giving me what it's supposed to. A good leisurely activity to spend my downtime on. Is it doing that for y'all? This 2K, King of New York said, this 2K is too erratic. You have to change things up too many times. Too many times. That was King of New York said that. Too many times, y'all. You got to change things up way too many times. Why do we need to worry about our triple threat? Why do we need to worry about dimer? Why are we getting ghost contests? Why is our shot speeding up when there's no defender in proximity? Why are all things happening like this? If you would have told me prior to the release of 2K23 that they had every intention of adding these different fluctuations in shot timing, I would have said, oh, hell nah. Hell to the nah. Negative, Kochi. 2K can't handle that. You could barely handle me walking from point A to point B in the city without receiving a stutter. You know what I'm talking about. You try to go from your office to the to play your game, and you, as you're moving, you see the stutter animations, almost like you're playing on like a PlayStation 1. First time online ever. What up, Tim? What up, Tim and Tannis? What up, Agent Q? What up, Legend Lone Wolf? Harvey Mars, what's good, man? Appreciate y'all being here. Big Dog says jumpers. What up, Grayson? Steven, 2K needs to stop recycling rewards and giving up the same things. Pittsburgh, man, what up, man? But I feel y'all pain. Bama Beach Boy, appreciate you joining as a member. If you guys would like to join as a member, type !member. The link will come up. You'll get a badge by your name. That's super dope that you did that. That's shooting a pain. I'm having more fun playmaking, and slashing. And it is more fun. And that's what I was saying yesterday as well. I was saying it yesterday, like I got to be more aggressive with the finishing, man. Because when I finish well, I have fun too. My Lonzo base is a little broken now. Yeah. Used to be chicken. I know the vibes. Community Creations, what up, man? Adam McComas, what's goody? After all these updates and my jumper is Brick Nation, yeah. How it feels, B? Sound off in the comments. How does it feel to know that you was straight knocking down shots? And everything that I'm telling y'all, like when I'm making these videos and going live, I don't need y'all to agree with me. But I will tell you that I am part of a pretty huge community within our Discord, 25,000 members strong. And I get a lot of feedback. And then I go into the course and I practice everything that I hear to see if these things have any effect on shot timing. Because I'm going through it just like, knocking down shots, seasons 1 through 3. Everything is good. You're comfortable when you're playing 2K. You are comfy, cozy, Humphrey, bogey, feet up on the table. Not no more. The only time I could put my feet up while I'm playing 2K is when I'm running the 5 position. And why is my 79 3-ball shooting better than my 92? I have no idea. 79 3-ball shot. That's the video tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys the jump shot that I'm using for my 7-foot center build. But why can't I put my feet up to play this game? I haven't had real issues with the jump shot being different every shot since I started playing on very late. It may give me a slower animation sometimes. However, my release cue is always the same. Dylan W, I'll clarify that for you. Shot timing, whether you go very early or very late, will have no effect. And I repeat this. Shot timing, whether you choose very early or very late, will have absolutely no effect on the way the animation plays out. It's all a matter of preference. Shot timing, if you put it on very late, then the release, you're holding that button. You're pressing the shot button down very late until it comes to the ultimate peak of the cue of the jump shot. The ultimate peak at the very end, as late as you can get it, is when you want to release it. You choose late, maybe it'll be around when your hand touches, the portion of your forehead or something like that, whatever cue you have on your player. If you're shooting very early, then you may be pressing the button and releasing right around this point right here where the ball is here, but the animation will continue to play out and follow through. My suggestion is to just learn your animation cue and slow down your shot release timing in the settings menu. Slower targets are easier to hit. The cue is all you need to remember. And this is facts. The problem with what Dylan is saying, and this is facts what Dylan is saying, normally when you're using basic concepts, basic theories, you're like, well, let me just look at my animation. This is what folks have been doing for absolute years on 2K23, but you had the opportunity to use muscle memory. Folks have been doing this for years on 2K, but you had the option to use muscle memory in previous versions of 2K. This 2K, you don't. And ideally, you would want to practice what Dylan is saying. Just pay attention to your animation. But what happens when the animation speeds up and slows down and you got milliseconds to react? There's a huge difference from a sped up shot to a slowed down shot. There's a huge difference from winding up down here and going into your shot with a fluid motion to catching the ball up here and then almost flicking it. You know how when the quarter is ending and you're shooting like a buzzer beater shot and 2K takes over your jump shot and just kind of flicks the ball up? That's how it feels. What up, Coins? Hayward base and Robertson and Gabe was working really good. Yeah, Hayward is a good base. They need to put VC in the rewards. Facts. What up, Sean Sheffield? What's good, man? Even when you win in the wreck, it doesn't feel rewarding, as you more feel a sense of relief that you made it through the game. That was Friendly View. Friendly View left that comment. Good morning, Derek McCoy. I have a 79 3-ball on my 7-foot center. Yes, true. I got that as well. The fluctuation of the jump shot timing is terrible. I can go 8 for 8 one game, then go 1 for 8 the next game. Is very different in the rec. Yeah, Blurry Murray, for real. We are all, well, a lot of us are experiencing that. And salute to those folks who aren't experiencing it. Salute to those folks who got the jump shot down that doesn't change timing on you. I have yet to find the jump shot with all the different jump shots that I've tried. I have yet to find one that stays steady for more than a week. A week. How does a jump shot start changing timing on you and can't last you more than a week when you equip the same jump shot for months, seasons 1 through 3? What up, Sincerely 10? My team, I might start getting into my team only when you. Appreciate you. When I said slower animations, I meant the game in general may still give me a slow. However, my queue is always the same regardless. Appreciate that. I have seen gamers with an over 99 overall look horrible in jump shots and rec, as it's so glitchy and lags. Yes, some players kill it in the neighborhood games. Yeah, I did play a park game yesterday while we were trying to test this research out, and I did kill him in the park yesterday. The park is so different. It's so goofy. And I'm not knocking you guys for enjoying the park, but man, I used to be a park player for years, and I can't imagine spending a whole 2K on park anymore. I used to only play park, never go into the rec, barely go into the pro-am. Mainly park, hit legend twice just playing park. But we did kill him yesterday. All that space that you get in a 3v3 game mode versus a 5v5. Oh my God. Dice TV, salute to you. Never knew you had this channel. I do now though. Appreciate that, Dice. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you. Nick Hill, what up, man? All green window needs to be the green window needs to be 20% larger. I don't want to. 2K is good for adding layers on top of a mess. Covering up the poop smell with a fragrance spray. We don't need 2K. 2K for years has added badges, and badges just served as layers to cover up the mess in the coding. We don't need them to do that no more. We need them to stop. Like if I saw Mike Wang, and if you guys don't know, Mike Wang is actually 4'2". So I would have to look down at him. Stop, little Mike. Stop it, Mikey. Go back. Take your development team. And I don't know if you guys saw in Brutal Sims video, him playing the video clip of Mike Wang saying he is the reason you guys have this shot timing, these shot timing fluctuations, and you guys receive these dribble animations. Mike Wang is the reason. He said those two particular aspects of 2K are his personal babies. So I will have to look down to Mikey. Little Mikey, stop it, please. Take your development team. Scratch everything that you knew about the game. Scratch it. Take everything off the table. Get all these NBA players in for motion capture. Have them run a 3v3 or 5v5 motion capture game. Redo all the animations, get rid of the impact engine so that folks aren't triggering a dunk animation and receiving a layup. Get rid of shot timing fluctuations, as it's not a fun aspect of the game. You guys didn't implement it properly, so we're never going to have fun in it. It would take a tremendous amount of effort in my opinion, by the development team to get shot timing right. We should have known this from the beginning. Yeah, Legend Lone Wolf. What up, Weezy? What's good, man? I got to get Weezy a mod. Let me go into my joint. I've been meaning rest stamina, expecting the slowest jumper animation, and ended up getting the super quick jump shot. Same here. Salute to who said that? Jermaine. So how about this? Same here. Happened to me yesterday. Friendly View said with latency and lag, watching the animation can be harmful. This is why muscle memory was a huge part of the shooting success. Big facts. Saint Germain said, I've been bleeding red stamina. And what he means by that, he's depleted all his stamina. So he's blinking. I think he meant blinking red. Now he's blinking red. When you're blinking red, you are supposed to receive an 80% slowdown in the shot animation that you receive. Mike Wang recently sent out a tweet or responded to a tweet saying, if you're blinking red and you're supposed to get that slowdown, and then you get a defender in proximity, which speeds up your shot by 2 notches. Like if you went into the custom shot creator and increased that speed 2 notches, that's how up to how fast that speed up could be when a defender is in proximity. Mike Wang said that if you're blinking red and you get the other aspect of shot timing fluctuations incorporated into your jump shot with a defender in proximity, then both are supposed to cancel out, which is supposed to give you your normal shot speed as if you have full stamina bar, all adrenaline, everything is, I know adrenaline doesn't affect jump shot, but as if you're just shooting a catch and shoot normal shot animation. It's supposed to cancel out. That's what Mike Wang said. They more or less cancel each other out. But of course 2K got it wrong. Of course 2K got it wrong. Of course you're not going to receive that every single time. Because it's 2K. How could they get it right every single time? Something that changes your jump shot when we never experienced these things before, they're not going to get it right. You're going to be shooting with a low stamina bar. Smart players on 2K look at their stamina bar before they shoot. So how do you feel when you look at your stamina bar? Because Mike Wang said that there's going to be, well, 2K Labs found this out, actually. 2K Labs are the ones who actually found out that you're getting up to an 80% slowdown. But Mike Wang confirmed that you are getting a slowdown. How are you going to feel when you look at that stamina bar blinking red and you're smart enough to look at your stamina bar before you shoot, and then you get a sped up animation when you was trying to prepare for the slow shot? You're smart enough to look at your stamina bar before you pull that shot, mentally prepare to take a slow down shot. So you're like zoned in, wide shut, zoned in on that animation, and the joint just speeds up on you, completely catching you off guard. Scary. Bama Beach Boy said, test this. Have a defender stand still several feet away from you and take a jump shot. Then have them run around randomly, not even close to you, and the timing changes. Scary. It's scary out there. Little Mikey getting rich off us. But timing is still involved in it all. James Williams, what up, man? Shooting does not need any more complexity. Definitely doesn't. They need to scratch it all off. Little Mikey, take little Ronnie, go back to the drawing board and make it right for us. I think it's absolutely imperative that 2K gets rid of this shot timing. Otherwise, they need to invest a ton of time, which I don't think they're willing to invest. Hopefully, 2K doesn't take 2K24. I'm really hoping here that 2K just doesn't make it another copy and paste type of year and just have us, like, hopefully 2K is hearing the community here. And they don't try and copy and paste, because when 2K tries to copy and paste one year to the next, we end up with the same frustrations. They release what seems to be a new game, and then each patch peels off the layers and showcases that it's just the same exact game. They'll just patch, peel off the layers. Oh, the community didn't like that. We tried to put an overlay on it. Let's peel that off. That's one patch. Oh, they complaining about this? Peel that off. Next thing you know, you got NBA 2K18 shining through. Freaking game. If your shot is good, though, the only thing that should matter is the amount of contest facts. And we have some players that are shooting really good. I know one of our homies that are standing out is the homie GD. Now, we have some players that are shooting good through all these weird timings. And I'm like, damn, how y'all doing it? I'd rather get rim stuffed from a dunk than go into a layup. Yeah. That is Wheezy. Wheezy said that. I meant to give Wheezy a mod. There's Wheezy that said that. Let me get to Wheezy real quick. It is the absolute one of the worst feelings on 2K is when you're going up for a dunk animation and getting changed into a layup animation. I don't think it's beneficial for the finisher. I don't think it's beneficial for the defender because it doesn't feel like a realistic. If the 2K is trying to work towards simulation, it doesn't feel realistic to change into a different animation than what you queued up. Because one, they're pulling from two totally different attributes. You got folks out there who don't increase their layup and just increase their driving dunk. So how is it that you queue up the animation for you're queuing up in your controller, you're straight queuing up, holding your turbo, your driving dunk because your driving dunk attribute is way higher than your layup attribute. 2K says, nah, even though you queued that up, we're going to take you out of this attribute and have you use your layup attribute. So you're going from a 99 driving dunk trying to yam on somebody and catch a body out there, which we know is a thing because everybody experienced 2K21. You were dunking on everything. Never changed into barely if ever changed. If anything, it'll pull defenders from the 3-point line into a contact dunk animation to yam on them. They over there at the 3-point line minding their business, letting you go up, and 2K will yank them and put them into a contact dunk animation in 2K21. Now in 2K23, 2 years later, we got animations folks going up using their high driving dunk 92, 93. It's taking them out of that high driving dunk. Not saying that if a defender is there, you should just yam on them. But what makes it fun, at least in my opinion, for a lot of players, is that the defender gets to go for a block animation. The dunker gets to go for his contact dunk animation or just a regular standard dunk animation. What makes it fun is that both of those animations play through. Defender triggered up or queued up a swap block animation. The dunker queued up a driving dunk. It's fun for nobody when both folks on the defensive end and the offensive end get animations that neither one of them queued up. It's not fun. It doesn't feel realistic. It's not satisfying. If the jumper is going to speed up or slow down based on contest/stamina, at least make the shot cue and the animation the same. That way we can know when to release regardless of its speed. Folks be speaking facts. What up, Adam? Why can't I play 2K without my, it's frustrating. I want to play 2K with my feet up like I play almost every single other game. Feet up, kick back. This chair reclines like all the way back. I could like almost lay down in this chair. By the way, there's a secret lab chair you guys see right there. There's a secret lab chair. My favorite chair by far. There's none even that comes close. But yeah, the joint reclines all the way back, so I like to play with my feet up when I'm off, like when I'm not online or playing with or live streaming. I like to put my feet up and enjoy my time. Why can't I play 2K? Why do I need to be super zoned in on the screen, eyes wide open like this every time I take a shot? That joint gets annoying. Sincerely 10 said I only shoot fades consistently because timing doesn't change. Big facts. The fader timing just doesn't change. You're not getting a super sped up pull-up shot. This is why folks are leaning towards shooting leaners. Dribble pull-ups. You're not getting a shot timing fluctuation. What would be the alternative if they get rid of shot timing? Which 2K would you prefer the shooting to be like? Almost any other 2K. Almost any other 2K. The problem in previous versions, and I'll put this Coin said this, by the way. In my opinion, the problem with previous versions of 2K is that perimeter defense was never up to par. So you had, hear me out when I say this, because we did have 2K19 where perimeter defense was really good. But even with the best perimeter defense like we had in 2K19, these point guards had speed boost animations that almost always put the defender a step or two behind. With that step or two behind, then the point guards will activate their blinders, and it was almost a guaranteed shot. So the difference in 2K23, where they seemingly increase, and hear me out here, they seemingly increase perimeter defense. I personally don't believe they increase perimeter defense. I just think that they slow down the offense so much that perimeter defenders are able to keep up or contain the offense. And you guys may not be experiencing that in the park environment, a 3v3 environment, but we sure experienced that in a 5v5 environment. All they needed to do was make sure that if a point guard could speed boost left and right consistently, let the defense do the same. Then it would have been a chess match. Defense can contain against speed boost animations. It makes no sense to give offense so many opportunities to get open and give the defense very limited opportunities to contain. In 2K23, that has been reverted, flipped on its head, and now you got defenders that can keep up with the offensive players outside of a screen, especially if you're, this is why you don't see 6-1s running 5 out, because the defender is going to be there. You may have like a 6-3 or a 6-7 try to run 5 out, but that's a battle back and forth. Weezy said, especially when a 7-foot center gets taken out of a dunk by a 6'3". Oh, the worst. The worst. Should realize without us, there's 0 2K. Facts, Jeff Thomas. My layup be sometimes up to 85. Say it still can be missing. Yeah. The reason why 2K shooting is like this is because of Zens. Thanks to the cheaters. The reason why 2K is like this is because of 2K. Period. It's annoying, and I get it. I get what you're referring to, that it's Zens that force these changes, but we shouldn't have to, like, the 2K devs should have found a better way to compensate for the lack of security they have by Zens, like by allowing Zens to crack into their coding. We shouldn't have to pay for that. And then 2K introduces it as like some new mechanic that's supposed to benefit us and create a skill gap. Oh, hell no. If anything, this stuff right here that we're experiencing for a lot of folks, I appreciate the sub, No Distractions podcast. Appreciate you subscribing. If anything, you would have thought that 2K would have, I try to choose my words wisely. You would have thought 2K would have approached it differently. Because shooting is such a gem to the community. Like, shooting is what keeps folks on the game for years on end, and 2K knows this. This is why shooting has always been goated. Although it's taken some huge strides in a different direction, shooting has always, without a doubt, in every single year, you always had a small guard that shot lights out. I always ran a big man, so I always ran with a really good guard that was always able to shoot lights out. And defense is always a step behind offense. Defense is always playing catch up. When is that going to stop? Defense makes up half of the basketball game. Why does it feel like we ignore defense? This game definitely has some major issues. Dirty Juror said, yeah, that's maddening as F. And I'll have damn near full stamina, and I'm on turbo, and they got me doing a whack finger roll. Oh man, Dirty Jers, you ain't lying. You are not lying. You are ready to mash out going into the paint. You killed your defender. All you see is a wide open lane. We used to have so much control over our finishing in previous versions of 2K. It felt so fluid. There wasn't a clunky stop before you speed boost in. It was so fluid in his motion. Crossover, bang, got him. He's gone. He already a step behind you. You got the whole lane in front of you. Takeoff season. Negative, Kochi. You'll hit invisible brick wall, which will stall you 1 second. The defense catches up. Now your dunk animation changes into a layup. Am I tripping? Sound off. If I am tripping, let me know. But I played the game every single day, and we witnessed this weird goofiness happen every single day. And it could only be inspired by the head of the Goofy Fresh Foundation, Ronnie 2K. It's the only reason why we're experiencing all this goofy stuff. See, the game looks fresh. The gameplay is goofy, which makes the game goofy fresh, which is exactly Ronnie 2K is the epitome of goofy fresh. And being that I'm saying this on live stream, I am almost 100% certain that when I get on later on today, all my sliders will be lowered down to 10 across the board. Jump shot, 10%. Finishing, 10, lower. There's already a call into the 2K weirdos. They already called them. Yo, let's see that guy All City, lower all his sliders down to 10B. He's about to have a terrible time on 2K. It be feeling like that sometimes. I swear, that's a troll, but it be feeling like that sometimes. Like, yo, is 2K targeting? What the hell is happening? Rob says, stop buying VC. I'm going to say this again. Sorry I missed that comment, James Williams. Desi, Fettuccine, they be making me look dumb on stream with these inconsistencies and secret changes, and new viewers are judging on what they see first. I know how it feels as a creator, especially DZ. I know how it feels. Facts, they keep defense at the bottom, always catching up. 2K has always favored offense over defense. Facts, Aloe Wishers. Yeah, they sure have. Aloe Wishers, appreciate your comment. 1820 was the best. Oh, hell no. I'm trying to move my seat, my purple seat pillow. Move this back so I can get comfy. But yeah. It's 2K and the community. We keep buying VC and experimenting with new builds and don't realize that they are thinking, oh, well, they must enjoy how the gameplay is. 2K is garbage. They don't care. That's what Tim and Tan, that's what Ricky said, actually. Tim and Tanner said, are they spending more time fix bugs for League and let the rest of us just be guinea pigs? Yeah, the same frustration coming from that end or seeing it from their streams. I think in their NDA agreements, I think they all had to sign agreements not to speak about gameplay, or at least speak unfavorably about gameplay. I mean, even folks that have a 2K logo cannot speak unfavorably about gameplay. So I can imagine 2K League players ain't finna outright say what's wrong with the game. One moment I'm greening, and then all of a sudden my shots are all late. Makes me not want to shoot anymore. And not only does it make you not want to shoot anymore, James Quill, it completely throws off your entire gameplay and game plan. When you're missing wide open shots, how do you set up your defender? When you killed your defender in front of you, you take that step back. You got Agent 3s on. You got all your green machine, volume shooter. Everything is equipped. You took that step back. You're wide open. Surely you missed time shots here and there. We get that. But when you know you laid him down, like when you know you just killed this man in front of you, you laid him down, this shot just needs to go in. And it's, you know, it'd be such a huge boost to your ego, your confidence, and what you're learning along the way in setting up a defender. We're not getting that consistently. So in other words, if we kill our defender that's in front of us and we're taking a wide open shot, 2K, it's like 2K needs to compensate for the kill of the defense. What I'm referring to, that I feel like 2K doesn't compensate enough where the defense has broken down. If a point guard forces a double team, he drives into the paint, forces a collapse from the corner. They go to double team him on the drive in the paint. That man is wide open in the corner. We should almost never miss that. If you got, say, 80 3-point shot and above, and I know folks are shooting with lower shots than that, but if you got 80 and above, I think the breakdown in defense needs to reward the offense to make sure that that shot has to be really mistimed in order for you to miss. You got an 80 and above with all the badges you need. You play the game consistently enough to at least get a slightly early, or you got slightly early, then your whole green window, then you got slightly late. A slightly early on wide open, we shouldn't see that come up in your feedback. Slightly early, wide open, no contests. That should never come up. Wide open means that the defense is already broken. You were wide open, which you shouldn't have been wide open. Breakdown in defense, reward the offense. I think it's, in my opinion, a simple logic. Unless someone completely mistimes their shot, which means it'll say early or late. If it says early or late, that's on the user. Slightly early, whole green window, slightly late. Then it says wide open. There's no contest there. The shot should knock down. The breakdown already happened. The offense already won. Why do we need a challenge 2K? He said, let me find out AC sitting on a hemorrhoid pillow. Nah, I use the purple pillow. I use the, no, I don't have hemorrhoid pillow. I use the, I'll show you guys. You guys know the purple? You guys ever heard of the purple pillow? This is what I sit on. It is purple. So in the inside, I don't know if I could show you guys. I haven't opened this up in a while, but this is like what it is on the inside. I'll show you guys. See that? I be bougie sometimes. Sometimes I like to get a little bougie with it, but when it comes to my comfort, I am a little bougie with it. I ain't even gonna front. So it's a really good seat cushion. It has this thing for your tailbone. So like on one side it's kind of dipped in. So your tailbone, if you guys have back issues or anything like that, I highly recommend this purple pillow. I don't even like to sit down without it. Hey, appreciate that, James Williams. Let me leave that there. They need to bring back the PR. I feel like in 2K19 players got a boost to their jump shot percentage after an ankle breaker. In almost every 2K, it wasn't just 2K19. And as far as I could remember, ankle breakers were automatic shots. As far back as I could remember. As the years progressed, they started limiting the percentage boost that you got to taking an ankle breaking shot. But almost always, since I can remember, as far back, if you got an ankle breaker animation, the shot was almost automatic. This is part of the reason as to why I feel like 2K just layers stuff. Excuse me, because they eliminated ankle breaker animations from the game. So folks you don't see that often. You don't see folks out there getting an ankle breaker and shooting instantly. In previous versions of 2K, it was so easy to get an ankle breaker, so folks will instantly shoot right after the ankle breaker because they knew 9 times out of 10 it was green. Yeah, that was definitely a thing for a lot of years. You can shoot with a 94 3-ball and still miss. This is facts. This facts, y'all. My best shooting player right now is my 79 3-ball. But don't get it twisted though. Yesterday I can say yesterday I made the adjustment with the triple threat and we played the whole day, and I even went back to a LaMelo Ball shot to test that as well, and it felt smooth as butter. Hitting shots, feeling good, not many shot timing fluctuations. So you make the proper adjustments, you may find more consistency. Yeah, Frank Daniel, if you need a gaming chair, I'm not sure if I still got the percentage, but I'll say I recommend Secret Lab. Check out, they're expensive, but they are the best chairs, hands down. Yeah, and I've gotten like $800 office chairs. The what the heck, the Aeron chair? Nah, nothing in comparison. So yeah, these are expensive. They're not nearly as expensive as those Aeron chairs, the Herman Miller Aeron chairs. But these chairs are really good, Secret Lab. If you want to make a good investment into your comfort, I highly recommend Secret Lab. About to have everybody getting one. Should I contact Purple to let them know we should? Yeah, the Purple pillow is definitely good. That's what I use for sitting down. Maybe I should contact them and tell them we need a percentage. They need to give me a promo code. If you want to eliminate the problems that come from animations, you have to tap or press L2 to set your feet, and put in your hands. Yep, this is big facts. I made a video on it. Anthony Marshall just referenced that as well. I think I was one of the first to make a video on it. I know me and 2K Toots did it on the same day. So folks were going up to Little Tootie saying, "Why are you copying All City?" But my video was released maybe a half an hour prior to his, so it was just a matter of coincidence that we released it on the same day, because he wouldn't have been able to see my video and make a video within a half an hour to talk about the same exact thing. But yeah, hold L2, and when you press L2 as a spot up shooter, the second you press L2, just try this if you haven't tried it already. But the second that you press L2, you're in the corner, you're waiting for a pass, you're spotting up. When you press L2, you'll see his hands go up like this, and his feet will adjust to kind of get in position for shooting. If you hold L2 prior to, taking your shot, you'll receive that pass with a smooth range of motion into a shot. So yeah, definitely a big thing out there. Appreciate you sharing that again. Got one of these seats too. Game changer for the back. Yeah, Dirty Jersey. And I'm all about making sure my back is secure. So yeah, it's definitely a game changer for the back, the Secret Lab chair. Gamer Ryan said, "I think it's stupid how when you're shooting like a high percentage shot and it says you miss, it says you miss it." I gotta read it. Sorry. I'm gonna have to read it just like he wrote it. Gamer Ryan 35A7 said, and I got to read this verbatim. Sometimes I be messing up, but I'm reading this one verbatim. "I think it's stupid how when you're shooting like a high percentage shot and it says you misses it, even though you're putting it in the right spot in the shot meter. I think that's stupid." Salute to you, Gamer Ryan. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, man. The God Capo, what's good, bro? Appreciate the runs yesterday. Can't wait to try out. Yeah, appreciate you running as well, the God Capo. Those were some fun runs. "I see on a pillow too. I have a bad back, so I can relate to that All City." Yeah, Jeff Thomas, you gotta definitely consider investing. Definitely consider investing. The Purple pillow is good, and in particular, the reason I recommend this Purple pillow is because it doesn't squish down. So you're always going to have that same comfort level. And I did my research on this stuff. This is why I ended up getting this chair with this pillow, and I have that back pillow. So chill on Little Tootie. Yeah, Little Tootie from the Facts of Life. What up, Devon Wilson? What's good, man? 2K needs competition to help them keep them accountable. Bet they listen to us and give us a good game. 2K, that's why I be saying, we had this conversation multiple times over. How does 2K get competition is the more difficult part. Because 2K is not going to allow any company to come up and compete. That NBA licensing ain't going nowhere. I personally feel like if a development team came out of nowhere and just took the park environment, the city environment, and made their own game, the city environment, park environment gameplay from 2K, and made their own game where players can customize their look, get clothing, get a face scan, and roam around a city. If another development team went and took that aspect of the game and made a whole new game, I think it'll be extremely popular. The troubling part is what's happening on the back end behind the scenes that could make that happen. Because surely investors, if you guys don't know, investors are what get these games going. And gaming in general is a huge risk investment for investors. It's known to be a huge risk. So in order to limit the risks that investors may take, they need to hear things like NBA licensing. Otherwise, it's just risky business. I think when investors see the black and white, the numbers, they say, whoa, basketball gaming, that's extremely successful, because 2K has paved the way to make basketball gaming extremely successful, far beyond what NBA 2K Live was back then. So just looking at the black and white, they say, yeah, that's a good investment. Let's give these guys some money. No. The reason why it's a more secure investment is because 2K has that NBA licensing, and investors who don't play video games are thinking that that's why 2K is successful. Negative. They just don't know any better. It'll take a huge amount of gamers who play 2K to group together and find that development team and find investors to say, this is a gold mine right here. That's what it'll take to make that happen. Otherwise, 2K is shutting anything and everything down that relates to basketball gaming. What up, Gregory? What's good, man? NBA Live was a good game until 2K came out. My spin animation is just a rotation. So the way I trigger my spin animation off of, there's not the spin that you're using. If you're looking for the spin that you're using, moving spin or whatever it's called, that you put that on basic, and that's only to get the spin back. But the spin animation that I do out of the catch and shoot, so I catch the rock and then I spin. A lot of you guys see that in the videos. I just rotate my stick the direction I want to go. So as I'm standing still, I'll just rotate this the direction I want to go. He'll spin out and get a nice speed boost forward. You see that in a lot of my videos. Sleeping on the default jump shot is crazy. Hard-headed. They don't listen to us. Nah, they're facts. Especially a new IP. 2K don't care what we want because they make millions day one just off VC. You know, businesses work different, y'all. Don't disregard the power of the gamer, the power of the people. Don't disregard that, y'all. Because we saw what happened to NBA Live. So we can't disregard that completely. 2K has to stay on their toes. It'd be so much better if they had some level of competition in the basketball gaming environment. Maybe Ronnie 2K is with the Illuminati. He's too broke to be with the Illuminati. His net worth is like $1 million. At least the last time I checked. Now he gets some money outside of 2K, but that's all an illusion. He got money. It ain't like he don't got money, but not as much money as you would think. My career in 2K10 changed the game for real. Hard to get backing for a new IP. Yeah, you know, y'all know if you know about business, you know I'm speaking facts. What's going on here? Because back then we used to have games. There was competition every single type of genre of gaming. And you guys see in like role-playing games, MMOs, things like that, there's always a healthy level of competition. Other development teams that like making the same games in the same niche or genre. Why is basketball gaming and football gaming so different? Why is that? That's what you should be asking yourself. Why isn't there no competition when it's already proven to be extremely successful? Why is that? I've mentioned this a couple times over. Hopefully folks will start thinking about that. Why? If you're too young, I understand. But if you're older, if you're a bit older and you have the basic aptitude to understand business, you're like, hold on a second. Impossible. There's not another investment team coming up to support another development team to make this game happen or give basketball gamers another option or an alternative to play a game because it's so successful. Brutal Sim just dropped the video with an epic spin move shot. Nice. I was watching a dude, Vlad Wavy, playing my NBA online. The guy he was playing was greening fades all in his face with the meter. Yeah, I told him dude had to be using that new cheat. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, you said it. If you see that meter on Greeny, he's definitely using that joint. The new Zen. Rashad Cotton said, oh, I missed it. Spencer Bailey with the $5 super chat says, if NBA Street made a new upgraded game with online mode like 2K, the game world would explode. And I think it would too. I'm telling you, take the aspect of the park environment, the whole, like when we load into the game, we have an open world type of atmosphere that you can walk or go to a different court. If you create a more intimate environment where folks, maybe proximity chat, things like this, where folks can congregate and just chill and watch a basketball game, like a GTA type of experience. You know how folks do those role-playing GTA things? If they incorporated that type of atmosphere into a basketball environment where folks could really, and we're talking about good graphics, good animations that were done with motion capture, not just some development team's idea of what motions should be incorporated into basketball. We need them to motion capture players and then give that same experience to us in a separate game. Whoo! Woo! Man. What up, Jesus? What's good, man? Appreciate you being here. I got to get Jeff Thomas a mod, too. It's due time. Jeff Thomas be here. I gave you a mod, too. Weezy, didn't I give you a mod? I did give Weezy a mod. Yeah, it's just all right. Cool. And I never played NBA Street. Not that I never played it. I never played it consistently. So it wasn't my type of game. It was too animated. Well, in my opinion, all they need to do is incorporate this or simulate. How about we simulate street ball? Simulate hood ball. Simulate just regular people playing ball with NBA animations. Give us those animations to dunk on somebody. Give us street ball, but simulation, not overly exaggerated, not dramatic, similar to what 2K does. Give us that in a street mode type of environment. And like you said, it'll blow the roof off of things. Is what tobacco industry to marijuana industry. 2K paid to cancel comp. Thank you, AI Matrix. I appreciate you saying that. That's how I feel. In what other business is there no competition? In what other business, unless they're known to be a monopoly? What other business is there no competition? Think about it. Almost everything you purchase has a healthy competition behind it. Office chairs, healthy competition. Anything you could point at has a healthy competition. Why is 2K alone? How is 2K alone in basketball gaming? That is odd to me. And I don't know why more folks don't find it odd. I believe EA and 2K might have some of the same devs. EA gave 2K basketball and 2K gave EA football. Not necessarily, but yeah, that's where it's at, Rondo. And they have been swapping out. And it's not like they're doing it from like a friendly place, but they have folks that work for 2K leave EA and go to 2K, and vice versa. Folks that work for 2K go to EA. But I clearly remember the come up of 2K. In NBA Live was it. There was nobody else. NBA Live was standing alone, and 2K just came up. And if you guys don't remember, it took a lot of EA's animations, incorporated into their game, and the rest was history. And NFL 2K made one of the best football games ever. And because of what they did with the basketball, EA canceled them. NFL 2K was completely canceled. And like you said, maybe they just said, well, we'll stay on our side with football and try to leverage our way back in with basketball. And 2K said, nah, if you finna take football and cancel our football, you ain't getting no parts of basketball. At least that's how it feels from an outsider looking in. I've noticed back in the day, the same exact glitches would show up in both NBA Live and 2K, almost like it was made by the same people. Yeah, there's facts. It's facts. It is almost the same people. It's not like, don't get me wrong, they're not swapping out. They're not friendly. EA and 2K do not have a friendly vibe going between them. Yeah, I know GTA is Take-Two games. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. GTA is Take-Two, so I can't understand why that's such a far-fetched idea to create something like that. Thank you. Eric F. Eric F. Hear this out, y'all. Eric F said, way too many, in quotes, come on 2K moments lately. It is way too many. We spent a good, I'll keep it a buck here. We spent about at least one good season, day to day, all the way to level 40, the whole 6 weeks, not even saying, come on 2K. The whole first season was just like, wow, this is great. All right, can't wait to learn this. All right, I'm going to make this build. All right, what you doing? All right. Not even saying, come on 2K, what the hell was that? And then randomly, now it's on a day. You can't go a day. We can't log into 2K. Tell me if you can. Sound off in the comments. But I know I can't get on 2K and spend, let's say, 2-3 hours on the game without saying, come on 2K, what the hell is that? The N1 game was crazy a few years ago. Real Mister was good, man. 2K should be free like Fortnite. I would love to see a free 2K. The Street with Kobe Bryant was the joint. It was fun. Yeah. Ayo Kimbro making NBA 2K23 a great game, then ruining it for no reason is insane. You had the entire, this is the homie who said that, Ayo Kimbro. We had the entire NBA 2K community saying, don't touch gameplay. We had Mike Wang in almost every single tweet mentioning a hotfix or update, ending that tweet saying, don't worry, we didn't touch gameplay. Season 4 hits, we receive a tremendous change to gameplay across the board. Crickets and silence from Mike Wang and the development team. Don't mention anything about changes in gameplay, although the entire community saw hands down that there were tremendous gameplay changes made. There was never an acknowledgement. And during that update with the season 4 update, Mike Wang did not say, don't worry, we didn't touch gameplay. It was a few weeks after that someone, I think it was, what's the homie's name? Dime Work. He dropped a video. He tweeted a video out to Mike Wang showcasing red contests from the 3-point line, knocking down, sent it to Mike Wang. Mike Wang said, I'll look into this. If Mike Wang knew there was no gameplay changes, that would have never happened in the first place, because red contests were most certainly not going in. And he would have said something along the lines of, we didn't touch gameplay. You know, he would have addressed it, but he didn't. What up, Ryan Downs? Appreciate you, man. We definitely will. Season 1 was really good. I got on the end of season 2. Yeah. Someone get this dude trolling out of here. I didn't see the troll. Hard to believe that current and former NBA players have made a new game with their network. Yeah, right? Dano, it's hard for me to believe as well. How come NBA players don't gather and just put the money toward toward a development team to make a new game and create their own ratings? Maybe it's difficult, and it's a long process to make it from scratch. So I think 2K was, this is Gamer Ryan, it was bad when it first came out. Like, they tried fixing the lag. The game always froze all the time, and they fixed the lag and it made the game worse. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember when we did play this game consistently with lag and super high latency, that you were like sliding across the board. I spend on VC making bills. 2K is like a bill and paying once a month. Yeah, and we gotta limit that for sure. What up, Domingo? What's good, man? KSO said I have the best idea. Cheat code 2K is done. They want us to look forward constantly. Yeah, they want us to have like blinders. Cheat code. It's like they want us to be with blinders here, and we go that away and we go this away. Negative, Kochi. That's never gonna be the 2K community. The 2K community is all about exploring every single nook and cranny because the 2K community is conditioned, prone toward looking for exploits in the game, exploits that'll make them better. So they always gonna search through and through on anything that's going on with the game. We are never gonna be a community that has blinders on and just accepts what 2K gives us. Although in reality, we kind of do accept it by continuing to give them money, but that's because there's no competition. And we're saying, well, if this is where we spend our leisurely time, then might as well pay for it. A lot of folks go to the bar after work. A lot of folks spend money on the weekends to go out. Then you got some other folks who say, well, I'd rather spend my money playing the game. I'd rather spend my money, you know. Everybody has well, a lot of people have vices and things like that. So for some people, 2K is their vice. Yeah, definitely cut my hair. What up, Legendary? Like when they touch the gameplay to fix a problem and made the game worse. That happens often. What's that, Furman? Sometimes it seems that every loose ball, every 50-50 in offensive rebound is only going one way. Not only, yeah, it's happening way more often than it should, Furman. Yeah, almost every 50-50 ball, you have 2-3 defenders surrounding a ball handler. They poke the ball loose, 2-3 defenders surrounding that ball handler. How does that magically glitch toward right back to the ball handler? You get the most insane block animation or contest animation. You get the contest up in the air, you land, and your player is like a ton, 300, 400 pounds landing, and he ends up in this like recovery animation, slow motion, while the other dude already got the ball. He's going back up. What? He's the one who got contested, not me. I made the contest, so I should be rewarded. It's like psycho stuff, man. That any NBA player who's watching these animations say, yo, that can't be in the game. Yo, remove that animation, little Mikey. Goofy Fresh Ronnie, come here. Goofy Fresh, come here. Holla at your boy, little Mikey. Tell him to remove those animations because that shouldn't happen. He got a block. He should get rewarded. Simple stuff, simple logic, bro. Remove it. How can you have Goofy Fresh, Ronnie 2K, and Mike Wang paving the way? Negative. Negative, especially when things are going seemingly like the wrong direction. We didn't need these gameplay adjustments. We didn't need these huge gameplay changes. 2K19, 2K20 was absolutely amazing in regards to gameplay. The biggest complaint from the community was that 2K20 looked too similar to 2K19 because we had the same neighborhood. Folks weren't complaining heavily about gameplay. This year, now they got the aesthetic part. The gameplay sucks. Hey, I said 2K and Hayes is his vice. Yeah, I'm finna get notice on my phone telling me my 2K bill is due. AC, you gotta update the thumbnails with the new cut. I do need to update the thumbnails. Yeah, I gotta take some more pictures. I'm letting my beard. I have every intention to take some new pictures for the thumbnails, but I'm letting see how this is all messy. You know, I never be messy like that. But you know, I had to connect with y'all, and I'm just letting this grow in here. Because after it's grown in, I'm gonna shape it all up, and then we'll take some new pictures for the thumbnails. Yeah, you guys, I know a lot of you guys have my picture on the wall right next to Jesus. I know a lot of you guys got the Jesus pic on the wall, and you just have me right. And I truly, truly appreciate that. I love being a household name, a household figure for some of you folks. I just don't like the weirdos who ask to comb my beard or comb my hair. Those are the folks that give me kind of the heebie-jeebies. But I get that quite often. Yo, city, yo, man, what up? Can I comb your hair? And I'm like, comb my fucking, the hell is that? And you got to be kind of nice because I'm not a trollish type of dude. So I try to be nice to them. It just gets really weird after that. It makes me really uncomfortable. Yeah, I might let I have let the beard grow quite a bit, but I'm not letting it grow this time. I'm gonna keep everything clean. Made you what's up, city? What made you cut your hair? No reason. I'm just like that sometimes. No reason. My hair was fine. My hair was good. It was 3 years in. But I just decided I want to wear these hats forward. I love where this hat is so much more comfortable. I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm grown, yeah. So when I have my dreads, I could only wear my hat backwards. And there's a lot of instances, or just wear my hair loose. There's a lot of instances where I don't necessarily want to be outside chilling with my hat backwards. I just want to put on a dad hat, the little blinders, keep a low profile, and keep pushing. So that's what I like doing. Maybe I'll put dreads on my beard. I'm still trying to figure out how we gonna have a game with full NBA licensing where we can't even buy all of the current and retro uniforms for our players. Make it make sense. That was Mr. Breeze. He says he wants all the uniforms. Jesus to them. No, man, you Jesus to them Timmys. Nah. Mars said, got your picture next to Martin, Malcolm, and Obama. I have one of those actually. I have the painting of maybe I'll pull it out. Maybe I'll pull it on the back wall. But I do have the picture of Martin, Malcolm, and Obama. It's dope too. Blessings to you, OG. Appreciate you, Big Heck. I need an update. Yeah, Big Heck said he needs to update his AC portrait, and you know we're definitely gonna help make that happen. So I'll do as soon as this thing grows in. When you guys see me on live stream with this shaped up right here, then you know the new pictures are coming, so you could put in your orders, and I'll send you guys the updated portrait. How thick was my dress? Because I could still wear dad hats. No, my hair was super thick. I couldn't wear a dad hat. I was searching through and through, Jesus. I was searching through and through for a dad hat that I could put on with my dreads. But, and I couldn't find nothing. And I know some folks don't mind. I like to wear dad hats a particular way. Like this portion right here has to be snug. And it's not tight. It's really loose. But this portion has to be snug. Some people like to wear it where there's a space here because their dreads are there, and I don't like that look. So I'm particular with that way, but it just feels so much better. I feel like I loved the dreads. I loved having my dreads. It was a good experience. But yeah, I'm like that. I'll just randomly wake up and say, "Nah, B, that's gone," and that's what I did. I have barber clippers here, so I just shaved it all off, and that was it. Case closed. Yeah, my dress so thick. I need a custom football. Yeah, I couldn't hold on to the dress. If I would have found a dad hat that would allow me to have it with my dress, I would have probably kept my dress. But it is a lot. It's a lot of changes personally I had to make. It wasn't heavy. The dreads weren't a heavy change. It was just a lot of little changes, like sleeping with a nightcap. I was never used to that all these years, but I got used to it fairly quick. I don't want to make this all about my dress, but yeah. Fresh cut does feel better. I loved the dreads though. That's just a fresh look to me. I loved it. I loved it. But I did get a lot of attention with dreads, and I'm not really an attention seeking type of person. Fresh cuts feel better. Big facts, Wheezy. You need a cardinal fitted. We'll be loading up on the fitted caps too. I'll be loading up on those fitteds, and now I can wear my fitted forward too. What up, Vice? I swear 2K23 had me banging my head on the wall. Don't bang your head on the wall, man. Just stay connected with us. Who said that? Who said that? You met Doom. Don't go crazy. Don't give 2K that much energy. Don't go crazy with 2K. Let me go crazy for y'all and just stay connected with us because you're not alone. If you feel like you're going crazy, if you feel like 2K is just taking too much of your time, stay connected. Because, man, I tell you, just yesterday, I was like, I'm deleting the hell out of this game. Deleting this joint. This joint is getting me too frustrated. It's taking too much of my time. I was frustrated. And we're winning. We're out there winning, but it feels like a L. Hair talk with AC. Mets, who wears them? I'll wear a Met hat. The Yankees, the Yankee fitted I had to get. Well, I mean, I never got looked, I never felt like I know some folks in Tarantino said it's bad. You get looked at a certain way with locks. I didn't feel like folks looked at me in a bad way. Maybe it's because of the neighborhood that I'm in. I didn't feel like anybody looked at me like in a bad way with dreads. It was more like the light skinned dude with dreads. You know what I mean? I just I don't move around like that. I don't like being profiled by folks. Joining the wave gang city? Nah, I'm not a wave type of dude. I'm not a wave type of dude. Dress like I don't care how long you almost have to treat them like how women take care of her hair, but they love dreads. Yeah, they do love dreads. Yeah. James Williams said I almost deleted it. Father of two said 2K is toxic. Stay calling 2K trash, but I'm still playing. And I'm on the same wavelength, Maximilian. I'm on the same thing. 7 in a row and your meter going from gold to bronze. Yeah, that's the terrible. Do you think the tall bills will be OD in NBA 2K24 or do you think they'll nerf them? 2K has a strange way. 2K has a strange way of making taller bills feel smaller and vice versa. Smaller bills feel taller. Because I remember back in the day, you was able to come out with like a 6'3" or 6'4", and that was considered really small. Like the smallest you would go would probably be 6'2", and that's really, really small. But now a 6'2" seems a bit taller. A 6'3", 6'4" seems a bit taller, quite a bit taller in regards to how you're moving on court than a 6'1". So it's hard to say. It's just maybe I could see 2K going the 6'7" route, making the same thing that you're experiencing with a 6'9". I could see them making that the 6'7". And then we'll see a ton of 6'7" bills out there, or maybe even a 6'8". The 6'9s have been reigning supreme for a little while now, and I'm surprised 2K hasn't changed that, but I think they are going to change that very soon. It feels like I shoot better without catch and shoot. So I've been going back and forth with catch and shoot. Broke ain't funny. I've been going back and forth with catch and shoot, and I gotta tell you, I'm not seeing too many differences. Whether it's on or off, it just the only differences I see is the game to game fluctuations in your success. Like whether you're successful is probably more so due to the ping that you're on and like in what particular server you're on. Hawaiian Charisma AC, appreciate all the 2K news. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate you, Hawaiian Charisma. Thanks for saying that, man. City, to me, a 92 3 ball and 83 ball feel exactly the same. Only difference is the distance you can shoot from. I totally agree. Maybe not a 80. I shoot really well with my 79. Then again, I don't have badges on my 80 jump shot. But I have had the same experience. The distance seems like you get that limitless on so you can shoot from further back. But I completely agree that my players with an 83 3 ball, 86 3 ball, and then a 92 3 ball shoot fairly all the same in regards to consistency. And I'm going to put that to the test as we continue. These are some of the other things that I'm going to be testing out because that shouldn't be the case. You should be able to shoot more consistently, noticeably more consistently with a higher 3 ball. So I'm definitely going to put that to the test, and it's going to be maybe by next season I'll start with that after we get everything else in line. I knew it, that you was gonna delete the game. The game has gotten terrible. Like I said before, it makes me have a bad low IQ. Even though I have high IQ, 2K does not want to see me great consistently. Yeah. Yeah, I've already deleted 2K23 one time. The only time I re-downloaded the game was to get you guys up to season 4 on the update. I didn't know season 4 was going to be a game changer and change the gameplay completely, but I deleted it maybe 2 weeks prior and stopped playing it. When season 4 dropped, I re-downloaded it to give you guys the update. On that particular day, we decided, all right, let's get some gameplay, and I brought out my 6'8" center. That was in that update, interior defense had gotten fixed. So I was in love with running with my center in season 4 in the beginning. And then after switching to my guards to shoot more is when I noticed the shooting inconsistencies. The interior defense change was great, but shooting inconsistencies were hard. Rondo Hondo said, we love the toxic, abusive relationship between us and 2K. She call us, we come running. Facts. I don't even enjoy the wins. It just feels like gimmicky to me. This is you met Doom. I miss making any type of build and having fun, but now it's like you are in one box and it's nothing unique anymore. Those are some, you could tell folks are going through it when they really put that heavy thought into their comment. And I can't stress to y'all, don't let 2K cause you guys any type of emotional distress. Hopefully you guys hear this from more creators. You can have fun. Maybe you won't have fun with the gameplay, but if you put yourself around the right folks, you have fun with the folks that you're playing with. You can think about it from a different way. Let's say you find yourself consistently getting on 2K, right? You invest your money, you invest your time, bills, all this stuff you're putting into 2K. But you never invest in relationships. You never invest in finding players to run with. You never invest in building chemistry. You never invest in building a relationship with some other gamers. The game is so different when you have that. When you have folks, you're not by yourself, damn near about to take you clenching your jaw. Like if Ronnie 2K was in front of me, I'd cave him right in the chest. You're taking your controller and about to do like the boomerang challenge. Throw it as far as you can to see if it comes back. Oftentimes when we're frustrated with 2K, we have each other to lean on. So if you find yourself still getting, if you're not strong enough to just get off 2K, how about finding some other folks who are like-minded and are going through the same things you're going through that'll put you at ease to say, you're not the only one, homie, chill, B. We out here. It's crazy. We know this joint is crazy. Sports Guru said 2K is unhealthy. Sometimes you got to take a break from 2K. Yeah. My main complaint is how they changed the Legends criteria. It's unfair to a pure 5. It is unfair. That is unfair. Who only shoots threes as the team's last option. Steph Curry will score 100K points way before Joel Embiid. I appreciate you bringing that up, Legendary Trey. Game is annoying and irritating. It sure is. It sure is. Didn't pay his internet bill? Why do you say that? I missed it. Been waiting 24 hours for 3,500 VC ticket claim they sent me. Interesting. Facts, boy. A squad feels so lovely. They already know when you want a ball. Same vice versa. Literally the whole team will go for 20 plus. Yeah. What up, EG? What's good, man? Broke my controller and had to step back from 2K for real. Just bought a new one last night and still didn't get on. And that's another reason why I feel like you shouldn't be giving 2K that type of time, because these joints are expensive now. Back in the day, you go get a $10, $20 controller, you were straight. Like I used to break my controllers all the time because it would, store is right there. I'll just go and get a new controller, no problem. And it wasn't an investment to get a controller. These joints are expensive now, so you're only hurting yourself when you break the controller. Plus, you got to get a new one, then get back onto the same frustration. 2K ain't gonna change when you break your controller. Not to mention, if 2K is putting you into a state, and I'm not denying, I'm speaking, hold on a second. I don't want folks to think like I'm speaking this from like I know better. I go through the same things, but yeah. So I be clenching my jaw, and God forbid somebody come and disrespect me at those moments. God, I'm that serious. God forbid somebody come and disrespect me in the moments when I'm that tight. And what I'm getting at here is that don't let 2K spiral you out of control, because the frustration that you receive on 2K, you go out and try to go to the corner store to get yourself a sandwich. And if you guys are from New York, you probably don't know about that. But you go to the corner store to get you a sandwich, or you go into the Chinese restaurant to get you some pork fried rice and wings, and somebody bump you. And you are just like one step out of 2K rage. And somebody bump you, or don't let 2K do that to y'all. Don't let 2K do that to y'all. Piggyback, it will almost always happen when you have adults. Diamond say, I want to hit Ronnie and Mike with it. I hit them up on Twitter and nothing. They never fixed my performance meter. The whole point of the game is the performance meter. You have to almost remove logic when playing 2K. Don't expect gameplay that makes sense, and just have fun with friends, laughing and the foolishness, like watching a parody. Yeah. So oftentimes a lot of folks just come into our Discord, because whenever I'm playing offline, if I'm not live streaming, I'm in my Discord. You guys are all welcomed to join our Discord. Come through, say what up, just chill, vibe out, and see what we're going through. You'll hear me talking. We're in a party. You'll hear me talking about what I'm experiencing live right there. And you can talk with me and the fellas and just vibe out. Don't come in there on no goofy stuff, because you will be banned ASAP. But, we get a lot of folks that just come in and chill, feel the vibe. If you feel yourself going through it, you come through your city. I'm going through it. About to break something. We're out there. We're just going to be like, yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. G, we're all going through it. City, this is great 2K therapy. I appreciate you too, Sports Guru. You already know the vibes. And I was thinking about that as well. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me refresh this. Try to see. I was thinking about that as well. It's almost like we need this 2K reset, this 2K therapy session. I was actually gonna name yesterday's live stream 2K therapy. And I think we probably really need to consider this, not from a serious mental place, but just from a breathe easy, my G. Breathe easy. I know when you guys see me, like I'm smiling, although I'm rough, it don't matter. It's just, you need that break, because 2K puts you in this perpetual state of rage. For some folks, at least. Internal rage, not outwardly expressing rage, but this internal rage that will continue to linger, and you got to release it, B. However you release it, with working out or whatever it is, some got to release. Otherwise, that thing is going to be a ticking time bomb. And then what happens? You end up throwing your controller across the room, costing yourself $70 to $100 for no apparent reason. And because of 2K, you lose, the house wins. You good, bro? Yeah, exactly, father. Yeah, the bodega, yeah. The Joker movie had me on edge. I didn't really like the Joker movie. This is great too. I gotta catch the next PS5 one. Definitely trying to make a squad. Yeah. Do you think Bills 6'10" and up should at least get clamps on bronze? Also appreciate your content. I run with the squad. We win a lot. I just miss how 2K20 felt. 6'10" should have clamps. I could say I'm bronze for 6'10". It's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. At least in my career, you're having fun with no issues. Yep, you have to remember it's a video game. When 2K pisses me off, I take it out on Call of Duty. One of the other homies was telling me that yesterday. Take it out on Call of Duty. Go. I can't even say certain things, but yeah, he was telling me that yesterday. It's the builder destroying this game. I love the builder, but I get what you're saying. The bills that you're afforded, the bills that you're able to make are what's destroying the game. Yeah, I get it. Maybe what's my what did I put my oh, that's what I lost yesterday. I was wondering where it was. I gotta check when I was going there. Fine here. So we got some things coming, yeah. Like we got some other things that we're gonna be working on. And as you guys know, I mentioned, I think it was the day before yesterday, I am going to get back into working out and I want to do it before the summertime hits. So I want to get brolic before the summertime hits and be ready. So we may do more like outside videos. I have a gimbal here. I don't know if you guys know what a gimbal is, but it's a thing you put your cell phone on. It's like almost like a selfie stick, but the gimbal is just a super advanced type of selfie stick. And I'm not really a selfie type of person, but the way the gimbal moves is almost like motion picture movement, like a movie. And I'm gonna do some outside type of stuff, vlogging, showing the workout, shopping for the right food, things like that. If you guys are interested in that, I'm gonna have a channel set up so we can make that thing happen. It's time to get you guys right, or watch me get right, change everything up. It's just due time to take this thing to the next level. Do you get what I mean to say? We can't bank everything on 2K. So we'll take this up a notch. And by the summertime, we should have everything situated to have another channel running and rolling. I appreciate y'all so much, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's Friday night, Craig. Get right, Craig. If you guys want to vibe out with me, man, come through to our Discord, type !Discord in the chat. We always be cooling. We always be vibing. You guys are welcome to join us. I'm wishing you all safe and blessed rest of your Friday afternoon, man. I'll catch y'all either on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.